NAVI. It's just kind of a, reassurance that they're going to go back-to-back playoffs from Rio to Copenhagen. It's time to find out. We begin this journey on Inferno, the pick of the ninjas in pajamas.
Yeah, tough part, obviously, picking Inferno versus NAVI, who really liked the map. And lots to be learned about NAVI playing this map. When they played versus Liquid yesterday, there was so much map control being taken that was a little bit different from how they normally play it. And they had sent Bit down banana, countless number of times. Of course, Liquid actually ended up winning that game, and there were so many good things to say about them that you didn't really focus on the fact that for NAVI, Simple didn't have much help. I mean, I think between him and Perfecto, they're probably the two best players on the team by the way they were winning rounds. But Simple was so far ahead of the rest of his teammates. We'll see if he gets some help today.
Well, Some Die Young keeps it clean to start, and then eats a flashbang. We got a lot of bodies inside sight. Electronic, wild that Alexi B gets that close. Brolin, triple kill, brings it back. Nobody else on his team does anything for the ninjas to get into this site. And all of a sudden, he could even go 1 or 2 better. The only reason that this hope of a pistol round win is alive is Brolin, and he's going to just tuck into that backside. Essa-tag onto the graveyard stairs. But here come the raid bosses, right? These are the dual Berettas with armor. Things are meant to be kicked up a notch. And Brolin slides out a 4th kill and a chance up close for that ace.
He's just been pretty good. Well, that's more like it.
Damn. It's nice to just see the ninjas pumped up a bit, man. Everybody's gassing up, Brolin, grinning from ear to ear. Understandably, it's exactly how you're going to start this. I think there's everybody essentially expecting Navi to go on to that top 4 of this event. I think just because we're not in the arena, there's no crowd. It doesn't quite feel like a quarterfinals, but that is where we are. And so, important match despite the environment. Perfecto. 5-7 frag versus Hampus.
And like yesterday versus Liquid, he literally, I think he started 2 maps, 16-5, and his team just was not winning rounds. So it really is not about Simple's individual level here at the fall final.
No, that was kind of the blip on the radar, right? The anomaly versus Furia.
Yeah.
Just that next level environment against them kind of cost them that one, but
it doesn't feel like these days that Electronic really is his right-hand man anymore, in the same way that he used to be. When we talk about Axile, that's who is the best comparison for Electronic, but that conversation isn't really the same. I think Electronic's just another rifler on the team. It feels like Bit gets more of the shine in terms of being the right-hand man in certain spots, like over past CT side, for example. That can be a problem for Navi. It's a bit weird that we end up talking about Perfecto more than almost anybody else these days.
I was going to say, anything we can take away from Electronic, despite him obviously picking up the reins of the IGL, it's there was a time as well where Bit was just simply untouchable.
Yeah.
He did up. Simple's playing with an auto shotgun in the first gun round of the game.
I love that. The GOAT.
Whipping out the noob tube. Setting it up over here on this A site. Electronic comes out from Arch, wastes no time, fixates here on lane side. And from the top of Graveyard, instantly shuts down Alexi B. So bomb hits the dirt, they pause for a moment. Peek out from balcony, goes south for SDY. Simple still awaits them with this auto shotty, and it works, at least for the first. Electronic grabs himself a second on the round. A last bullet tap into the face of Rez.
He just cleared mid with his auto shotgun. Yeah, I think the only bad thing about it is that he's not really as useful as a B rotator. He's not really useful versus Arch if there's a split coming in. But if it's lane and he can sit on cold and he has teammates alive, it's a really strong gun. I mean, it will blast you away. So let's see what he can do.
This just seems so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is there nobody on this team that's going to tell him, no, don't do that? He'll try to prove the doubters wrong, but at the moment they're all going Arch. And
oh boy, it's coming.
Yeah. Okay. Just gets smashed back by Rez. Gets
what?
A site all cleared out. They wrap around that Arch side, nothing to slow them down over towards Moto, so Ninjas in Pajamas just straight through that A site and right to the 4-1 lead.
I didn't even realize.
Oof, late one. First bombardment of utility, it all kind of dried up. Brolin gets pelted by the follow-up. And that's going to be Bit floating around towards the top of Banana. Immediately, Perfecto peels off to go join Simple. They're going to start moving players from what was predominantly lane setups into having now Simple on Arch, right? So clearly in response to what the Ninjas have been whipping at this A site in the first few rounds. Simple, in fact, playing ahead of the utility and catching S-Attack with a grenade in hand. So well-timed on the peek down mid for a 5v4 to Navi.
This will move them forward into an attack on the B site.
Met by Smoke with a gap.
Yeah.
50 damage nade on Perfecto.
Now, the smoke just isn't very good. I don't think this can be a one-way, of course, but yeah, it's too big of a gap for it to be a lineup. It was freestyle there from Perfecto, moves into the site. It's info, it's something, but now both CTs are here and Simple starting to make his way over as well. See if he can ready that flash in time. Oh, he doesn't have one, actually.
He's trying to run over. Brolin gonna get bested by Simple through the smoke. Good lineup. Alexi trades one out of the site, but they forget about Perfecto for that moment. Simple still close on that CT cross. And as the bomb gets picked back up, it's gonna be the remaining members of Navi all coming at this from CT spawn. Simple still well ahead of it. He may not have had a flash, but his teammates do arrive with utility. A couple blind shots through the stained glass. And Ninjas evacuate the bomb site. Hamp is playing inside of the little pit. Alexi, soon this smoke will fade. And they're hanging on with guns out, catching Sumdai Young as he just runs back site. Electronic presses in, and Hampus, that's a double. Alexi gets tagged down to 70. Simple's got a health disadvantage. Tries to run down this gunfight, but Alexi plays it cool. And then as Simple comes back, there's still no time. That is Ninja's fifth.
Yeah, I actually think Navi have not been shy about is just always getting that one gun on Simple as many times as possible.
Boy,
and he's actually almost carried hard enough on these rounds to win.
This is a gun round. Brolin's dead, no doubt, but 5-7 can't clean him up. It's Simple's AK, the one rifle here for Navi. He's got plenty of targets. Tries to go back to where he picked up S-Tag on that previous round, but now it's going to be Sumdai Young to play the contact. 50 HP, peeks up. Nice clean kill versus Hampus, and nobody to stop him from grabbing it.
What?
He opts not to.
Worried about getting chased, I guess, from Boiler, but the 5-7s are still going crazy.
Tearing him up inside of middle. Brolin down to 50 health from that early Banana fight and loses res, so he's got everything to do. A lineup potentially, and Sumdai Young
Inferno, but it was a weird criticism because they still won a lot of the really important matches on the map. And there he is.
Good for the first two. Res and S-Tag traded out. If there was only two players here, it's clear for the taking, but Electronic is that third, and they don't even suspect a damn thing. Res gonna get away with the plant. Well, it makes things a little more interesting, but Simple very quickly gonna clean things up. Tampus in a 1v3, tries to go into the new box. They can continue to lean into it, but SDY did good things with that 5-7 from Boiler inside of apartments, now attacking it from the other side, and versus pistols, not with one. Hampus dead in an instant, and every other Ninja looking to creep into this A site. It's actually the double apartment setup. Got a second player in there, so SDY's got the space to just play freely, and with that space, collects a second head. Res dead. Access to the arch side, which opens up the A-Rap. Electronics running over, and Sumdai Young into the pit, holds it all off. So this one goes.
No $500 pistol should one shot. I'll die on that hill.
Okay. Oh, ouch! No, down to nothing. Straight crisp. But Brolin comes out into Banana and trades that one back to Bit. I didn't catch how Sumdai Young got dropped to 30 health, but that'll be a bit of an edge here for the Ninjas. Still trying to vie for a little bit of banana control. Electronic doesn't want this one to go away for free, and if timing is on his end... Ooh,
that's an interesting idea.
Yeah, interesting in potentially a bad way. But it fades. He's got Perfecto with him, and Perfecto! 1 mag, 3 kills. Guns down the entirety of Ninja's banana setup. Yeah, Furia changed him.
Yeah, we even saw it Rio versus Furia. He was being like so aggressive, even with his op. Didn't work out for him in that match, but so far at the fall final, it's been great. He's been doing good.
No skin shown here from Navi.
Here's the flank. Okay, Simple waits in the underpass.
Love this.
And I hear some running a banana, which means they don't think he's here. Oh, that's the bomb.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Two
let's
bullet
see.
burst into the side of CSGO.
He'll decide when he wants to come back and fight. We'll see.
Every other ninja just turns back like, oh, do we have to go deal with this? And honestly, a quick dink will bode well. Sumdai Young looks to add himself to this flank, and that could very well catch them off guard, especially with the trajectory of the nade coming from ramp. Look. Oh, Brolin!
No bullets hit there by SDY.
Yikes. And Simple, lucky to be able to cross back. He's going to stay inside of the apartments. They just sprint into that A site. Nicely done from the ninjas.
What?
To suss an opening out of this situation.
That was such a lost round, and now it's...
Bless
Well.
Brolin and his Tech 9 headshot at the bottom of mid for making this even seem somewhat possible. Can't forget, of course, no armor across the board for the 3 remaining ninjas, but Alexi B has played this so sneakily. Stuck around towards mid, and if Perfecto didn't exist or had gone Moto, then those 2 CTs would have a Tech 9 to the back of the dome. Res from pit, insta-execution into bit. And then that allows for Brolin to keep things tucked on sight. Time starts to become an issue, but so will that AK spray. Low HP on the remaining CTs, and the bomb is not for Rez. He picks off Simple, tries to peek, and just at the final second...
He's waiting for the smoke to come up. He's been doing it no flash on top of it. Oh, they both go down.
Yeah.
Good coverage.
Nicely done here from Ninja's presence of mind to watch both sides, and now try to transition real quick into this A hit. 30 seconds to the clock. Consistency in flashbangs. Backs turn. Damage done. Hampus is low. So is Rez. Electronic tries his damnedest, but simply too many bodies. And now Perfecto has to ask himself whether he presses into this clutch.
Those were excellent flashbangs. I mean, Electronic gets 2 kills there, and he gets flashed 3 times continuously as the run-up comes in.
Would have loved to have taken a probably earlier fight than that last stand.
Yeah, so good that NIP both were aware that smoking coming up and the threat that the peak might come into mid, because that's something they've been doing. This was a little bit newer. They peak from both sides, but they made sure to watch both sides as well.
Again, streamline of flashbang. Bit dives into it. He'll pick up Brolin. Then T's flash back. Perfecto with a nade out, almost clipped as he dives back around the corner into the B site and calls for assistance. Electronic and Simple both come over, stop, and change spots. They're going to use the op to try and hold off on B, but
Ahead of it right now. He's solo, 25 seconds. They're coming B.
missed shot.
Crouch peek.
Yeah, Alexi just didn't extend far enough into the line of sight. Wow. Simple recovers with the second shot. Now we're down to the 15-second mark, but Hampus's nade will finish it off, and that top orange push from CSGO opens the bomb site wide enough for the Ninjas to take their 7th. It's a contemplate of a save. Do we go? Do we go? Do we hold? They're going to silently encroach ever closer.
Yeah, you can cut off rotations, and people do have to leave the site early, so they're from far distances on CT side. You know, you might want to sit and wait, but they don't even want to lose a gun in this situation. So NIP will take a lead here. Kind of want to bring up Bit.
They've kept Navi on their toes, that's for sure. And honestly, 7 rounds on a T side of Inferno will keep you on your toes. And at the moment, keep Navi on the edge of an economic collapse. Scout and what was 2 M4s, but SCY's goes down. It's going to be grabbed by Simple as he falls back. And that leaves Electronics boosted over here towards... Going to have to take something spectacular from Electronic or Simple. Hell, Simple doesn't even have armor. Can't forget about that.
And
yeah, Alexi. Brain pulsating tonight.
you know, no shade on Nip, but for thinking about this tournament and kind of how stacked it is, I mean, the playoffs with any potential of heroic or not G2 anymore, but heroic Liquid, Navi, Nip, and FaZe. It's like You got to be on, because we saw
slam without a very clear opper. Ninja's gonna try and maybe take that place. But on the other end, very talented sniper in Simple. Standing inside of the fire, down to 28 HP without seeing a soul. Bit rests ahead of him. And there's no overcommitment here from the Ninjas. Again, still feeling out towards the A site with Esatag and Happus. They're going to throw down that same kind of first stage of an A fake that they have previously.
They pulled Simple.
This is nothing new for Navi to deal with. And the last time, it was more of this. An eventual B hit.
Oh, another smoke. Oh, yikes. Okay. Well, they have to come through this. There's no choice.
Makes it awkward. So, utility, the name of the game right now for Navi's defense, but you also need the frags behind it. And Bit down first. But then, everybody else gets delayed. They've got 5 seconds to spare. Alexi wants to kill Perfecto, and will get there in the end, but it cost them Esatag. Bomb plant in the nick of time. And everything left for Navi in this CT half is now met by smoke on CT cross. Awkward to get this retake rolling. They've got no grenades to do it. And they've got Ninjas pressing into the boost. Oh, that is cool. Rez sees nothing. It allows for the Ninjas to just turn attention back. But Hampus, he's also worried about Banana because they don't know that it's all 3 members of Navi in from coffins. Hampus sees a second. There's that first tap. Time getting low. Peek out from Rez to close out versus Sumdai Young and Simple clucked.
He said, thank you. Thank you for making that call.
Well done.
A little bit of leadership.
Yes, sir. Excellent little 9-round T-side out of the Niñas.
Yeah.
And here comes Esatag swinging the Berettas. He's got Brolin over on the other end, and Sumdai Young is just the king of the apartments. He's pulling off pistol clips left, right, and center. Now he grabs Berettas and an open A site in its entirety. Alexi B out from the library. Sumdai Young's already on top of that smoke. I wouldn't advise pushing through it.
Bomb has been planted.
But as it fades, he gets a freebie. SDY, ready for him to peek out. Oh, down he goes. Is SDY about to add his name to the ace list? Because
no way.
I'm running out of paper here.
A 6th ace?
We've had so many. And, oh no, not gonna happen. Simple out from the pit. It's a 1v1, him versus Hampus. Bomb planted in the backside of the site. And Hampus is gonna have to give up his back if he wants to stick that defuse. No kit, no... Oh! Taps
he did it!
Does...
Oh, no time. Wow. That was a nice shot, though.
Thank you for your patience. Let's get back into the game. Double Mac 10, double Galil. And Simple at the front of it all. His teammate's blocked off by smoke. He's got log support. And he's got Brolin already wrapped up, so...
Very good time on this split right now. Lots of time remaining, so
Poor
Lexi's just going to die right here, and it's... Round's already over. There's going to be the smoke to separate them, but they just sit and wait. The CTs will sit and wait in sight. And now we'll see Navi on their T side try to perform a comeback where they're going to feel NIP out, look for some mistakes, and we're going to find out, why NIP are able to win so many big important Inferno games in their recent matches.
Already pulling out the big plays. That split last round was perfect. Timing to a T.
Oh! Wouldn't take that peek with an op.
Doesn't even need a rifle. The Deagle hits. Does Ninja's magic still exist?
No.
Okay. Just double check.
Any more questions?
I'll think of another one soon.
The last bit of Nip magic was at Oakland in 2017. Rez MVP.
I was gonna say, speaking of Rez, he spent it all then. This site is stacked. When I say stacked, I mean a couple bodies here. Apartments, of course, for Ninjas to try and anchor with. They've got them all corralled. Ooh, it's dangerous. Rez, Esatag, Hampus.
Oh, what?
Yeah, with just pistols. Just pistols, sat up.
They didn't do anything to that crossfire. Balcony player's not flashed off.
Oh, wow. Collateral. Wow. Simple down to 15 off that. Lucky to even be alive.
Well, our questions are answered. Instantly into the op. And into the impact as well.
Found a little magic powder in the couch cushions. sprinkled it in for round 18. And all of a sudden, that starts to push this back into the potential Ninjas blowout. Just got to get through the 3 AKs of this one. Bit trying to press in for his entry, dies out to Esatag. Balcony belonging to the Dane. And the Finn falls back just to re-aggress. They're still leaning into this A setup, no reason to move elsewhere. Little 3-2 with the A emphasis. Simple from Deagle to AK, but still problematically on 15 HP.
Yeah.
What are they going to throw? Ooh, Brolin stuck. Mac-10 still able to best Perfecto. May have head armor, but also has the lesser weapons. Here comes the full gun. But Rez drops it real quick. Electronic to the dirt. Weapons to be reacquired. Alexi trying to press in. Oh, catches Simple looking the wrong way.
Nice disrespect.
Love that. Fighting fire with fire and then with smoke.
The molly was freestyle, so it wasn't exactly deep enough. Wow.
Not bad. Almost. Good intuition there from SDY. Nearly clipped Alexi for the kill. But that'll be the Ninjas in-game leader still hanging on for dear life. They can get a nade back site, that'll clear him up, but you also have to deal with Rez, who so far has found impact with the op on the CT side from B. And again, Bit peeks in, goes down, and Some Die Young gonna try what he can. 40 seconds, 4 opponents, everybody coming over, and Rez makes that look easy.
Sacrifice his life to try to win his opening duel. So, yeah, and that's a symptom of Navi with the 3-player save. Ooh, some great nades back and forth. Hampus gets away with 3 health.
See if we can see another little Rez highlight here. Cue it up. Pistols to be launched around the corner.
Hit him. Damn. All right, he's got a magnet on that scope this time.
Yeah, he's not looking like a pushover.
Never
on the
doubted
AWP.
the Rez op.
But they did get Electronic into the CT spawn, so if things are meant to get interesting, this could be the way. It's just very hard to believe in these little pistols unarmored with such insignificant amounts of health left. They're going to have to respect every piece of utility. They literally... Oh! Dunked on! Oh! The Grenadier! Alexi about to ace! But Brolin, no! Okay. Yup, it's an easy second, and Hampus comes out to help. So whatever that was meant to be, didn't work. Poor Bit just fed to the wolves.
Yeah, his job was to drop into lane to get the info. I don't know if a missed flash came out there because the Hulse player was not blind. Like, S-Tag sitting on balcony, he wasn't even playing anti, but nothing came for him. He had full vision that entire time.
I could hear the flashes popping.
Yeah.
S-Tag didn't give a damn. Alexi picks up Simple. Perfecto up next, and it... Navi grouping up. Incendiary doesn't force them in, but with that smoke and that flash, now those flashes are on point, but so are the individuals of the Ninjas versus Pistols. Perfecto catching 1 with the Deeg. That's going to leave Alexi out of the bomb site. He opts not to run through off of the first flash. Nade finds its home. Simple down to just 1/3 of his HP. And Rez getting ambitious. We've got retake utility here lined up for the Ninjas. First, banana smoke, then it's the new box molly. Bit forced away, holding on to that M4, but barely alive. Still at least brings one down. S-Tag waits from tree, and it's Hampus to... The Navi problem was also kind of an unprecedented environment. And a very poor showing from Simple, lowest rated player in that series. It just kind of felt like an anomaly, especially once we got here and he was that kind of leaps and bounds back above everybody else. Felt like we'd returned to the norm, but...
Yeah, we don't want to call the series because, again, when they played against Heroic, it was 3 map stomps. They stomped Heroic on 1, then got stomped on 2 others. So we don't know if it's just going to be Inferno that works out well for them, but so far so good here for NIP on what could be the last round.
It is kind of one of those sickly symptoms of the ninjas in pajamas.
Been a shutout here on CT side.
Victims of blowouts.
Utility has been great for NIP, even when they've worked the map. I mean, they've scored that simple rotation. It's one of the hardest ones to score in the whole game. A number of times.
Flash in. Wide, blind. Bit brings it back, his 5th kill of this map, 24 rounds deep. And Hampus gets caught. The fire giving cover to Electronic, and that could be what draws Bomb back.
It could go back, yeah. I was actually kind of surprised they're not, but they saw Lexi come forward.
Okay, they're going for it.
We'll test this res off.
Again, he delivered last time, and this time, missed 2nd shot, missed 3rd, Perfecto extending, and now Rez starting to give him that space they need. But will they anticipate? Brolin, he comes out wide, almost able to finish off Perfecto, but it's going to have to be an S-Tag 1v2. The Ninja's older op. It's already being held by Electronic. He holds it, and more damage.
They're paying for this, yeah.
And there's still plenty of utility to come. Oh, but Perfecto jumps onto the logs. Probably felt like he was under a world of pressure. And so the fact he brings one with him, not half bad.
Yeah, they really made him pay for that move.
Such little HP for Simple. Lexi lays down an incendiary to just buy more time, but the majority of Ninjas still leaning A and not moving a muscle.
Look how well Ninjas have done with their utility. They still got more. They get more damage. They still have so much left. I mean, they have no mollies or nades, but they have 3 smokes. They have all these flashes as well.
Lexi just has like an endless cache of utility over here.
You gotta give him credit. I mean, he's very good at making it feel like there's more utility than there is available.
Yeah, man. He is the Grenadier. Always finds the home for those nades.
And they've even sent them back over towards the A site versus 3 and Rez. Will they walk into the scope?
Missed shot.
Go in his direction. Rez, no flash for him to repeat arch. They actually turtle up.
Tucks into the bomb site. 2 players starting to wrap around, but we are at 15 seconds. Incendiary makes this awkward. Hampus goes down for free. Essa tags in pit, and this time Rez not gonna miss that first shot. Will still get cleared. Bit's got a chance to redeem this poor half, and he's got the cover to plant that bomb. Essa tag closing the gap. Galil's back out. Headshot, and then the little bit of damage left into the AWP. But being given time, as Alexi has to silently encroach into this bomb site. We can talk about how poor it's looked from Bit, but if he can clutch out this round, then he extends the hopes of Navi here on Inferno. And Bit with 58 points of health, now pressured by Alexi. Oh, but he lands it! Up to the...
Oh, that's damage.
Look at all that. Sumdai Young and Perfecto get hit by a nade. You cannot get close to that B site without somebody finding the perfect spot to dunk it. Simple decides not to pull the trigger. Boiler player, it's getting close. That's Essa tag.
More util damage.
Starting to float back through the apartments. Bit awaits outside. Essa tag not sure which end of the apps he wants to fight on.
Yeah.
Keeps scanning both ends.
I think you may have heard them walk away from that. A few steps there at the bottom of mid.
Yeah, Rez goes.
Yeah, I don't think they're that scared about lane, so I feel like Navi are moving to B with the hopes that they've done enough inside of middle, but they really haven't. 2 ops now here on the site, 30 seconds left, and the attack will come in. So ironically, maybe this HE damage won't matter that much unless it's Brolin to get ahead of it. Oh my god, the nades have been so good from Nip.
And up close, Brolin.
Oh, look how easy that kill was.
Cleans up the little that was left of Sumdai Young, and we've got 13 seconds on the clock as Navi are about to hit this. Alexi puts the flash into the little pit. I mean, they've got nowhere to go.
Yeah, they're screwed.
You have 2 seconds
They can't
to
even
spare.
plant.
They literally lost the round to time. This is over. This map is done. They run into the meat grinder, and it finishes like that. A failed spectacle of an attempt in Ninjas limb from limb, or whether the Ninjas can do the unthinkable and close this one 2-0.
Yeah, they got tossed up by Liquid yesterday on Mirage. So, again, it's not the best form right now from Nip, effort from NAVI, but a good start here for a bit with that opener, and they'll be able to clear the site now. CT can reasonably be defended, maybe. S-Tag is here and actually gets the first kill. This is really important. Ooh, but traded once again.
Bit closes down. Alexi also offering some kind of a return here for the Ninjas, but then Simples into the kill feed. And there's 3 of Navi's players left over for Rez to try and do. And no chance.
2 damage on Inferno, and he set some kind of record. It was like right when the nade dropping change happened on Dust 2, over 1,000 damage in 1/2. As soon as that change dropped. So yeah, really great on the utility. And it didn't even look like it was him throwing everything. It looked like everybody was doing a good job of throwing utility on the map.
That one specific half was such a doomsday moment for that new update because it happened so quickly after the update that everybody pointed at it, right? All the critics, like,
they're like, oh, this update's broken.
This is the future.
But it was just Alexi B that was broken.
Yeah, he does it like nobody else. So despite the first pickup versus Electronic over towards Catwalk, we get the recovery here. Would be the first time that Desert Eagles in 5-7s rob one away from Navi, but Some Die Young and Perfecto gonna try to make the difference. Esatag had grabbed that Galil from the first fight. That's Electronic's gun about to be used as the 2 Ts almost.
For sure. Couldn't find the way a lot of people played it. Right now, Nip anticipating a B split. And they're right about it. It's coming.
Whoa, what the hell?
Is that a P2K or?
Oh my god! P250 in with the double. That's an AK for Rez! He just stopped it! They were in the right place at the right time, anticipating that B split, and now Navi on a recovery against 4 unarmored players as Rez pops off.
Yeah, that's the lock-off. I think it's time to rotate if you're on the CT side. They're pushing off of Cat together, which is interesting, so Bit could save the day. He's an underpass. He's got a great angle if they draw attention. He finds that first frag. Rez is still alive. Oh, some damage off, but...
There we go.
All right, now they can really save this. I mean...
Zeus on Alexi B. That's sitting up outside of the connector exit, so if they head that way, red flag. But it looks like they're going to boost a player first. And honestly, great prediction here from Bit, anticipating that Brolin could have come down that staircase. Brolin opts not to.
I wonder if they split towards A or if they actually... Well, now the bomb is being left, so they're going to go A in this situation. And Alexi B, he will get wrapped upon, so...
Oh, yeah, but the jungle peek, that's going to undo it. Yeah, great way to avoid that pocket position from Alexi. Well orchestrated, plus the smoke denies Brolin any line of sight. But he'll at least grab an AK-47 and give this one the old college try.
That was very risky from Nip to try to, re-aggro mid on low guns. I think if they were... Oh, under Balk with no smoke by himself on A. Brolin might be a little bit scary for him. They're really frozen in position. Yeah, of course he's got to let him know that he knows where they're going. They're coming. Brolin. There's no molly under Balk, so...
He's comfortable. There it is.
Oh my god, it's late.
I mean, that lateness allows for him to pick up 2. And then Alexi B finishes off Perfecto. Hampus catches Electronic in connector.
Avi, what was that?
And it's only simple, man. I mean, flashbacks to that last round of Inferno.
Playing under Balk with no smoke is okay late in the round.
Nade damage.
Yeah.
Alexi playing in front of it. Ooh, double kill as a P250 catches Brolin. M4 into Electronic's hands, but at least Hampus recovers the real estate. We've got SDY pressed in between the smokes. Deep ticket. That's by Bit. And it's not even him to get the next kill. It's Simple to offer us another. So 2 AKs, seemingly enough. But Simple catches the head of Hampus. Esatag. That's 2. Palace player spotted. Perfecto with just the Tech 9. That's the liability of what's left. And a 1 versus 4. Halfway down already. Jumps up.
Getting a much bigger half out of him.
Will's going to keep these players occupied. Rez picks up Electronic. And, Esatag, nothing. Not ideal.
Yeah.
Bit will still get caught out by Alexi. Bomb plant's coming out, but it's man advantage Ninjas. Barely. Brolin, 8 HP. We've got SDY into the close corner on the window. Alexi takes the boost over the bricks, trying to get that contact. No apartments play for Navi. Flash in front of the arch. Simple has to turn, fire on his feet. But he hold on, and Perfecto gonna offer up 2 clean kills. A retake attempt that gets absolutely flatlined. Ninjas finding 0 footing on the attempt to push B. All 4 players dead. Nope. Not today, Rez. No more P250 shenanigans.
It's one of the worst rounds we've seen from Navi in a long time.
Kind of like a if you don't laugh, you're about to cry type moment. So if they could just recover this one with a blowout, then maybe just try to wipe it from your mind. Oh, Brolin. Nice little 5-7 answer back, but all good for you for Navi. Leaps and bounds ahead of the Ninjas already on this T side. And Simple given a chance to continue to climb the scoreboard. Remember, even though they lost this to Liquid, it was a very strong showing from Simple yesterday on Mirage. He's off to the races, 12-4.
Now make his way back. It's good space 1 here for Navi.
Flash and a footstep for Perfecto to try and piece this one together. But Brolin, just as quickly as he peeks, walks away. And Navi mirrors the play. Oh, Brolin. Okay.
Wow.
Shooting is a smoke. Oh, but Electronic. Oh, all right. All right.
And they know Esatag's alone here in B right now.
They've isolated him in here before, but he actually catches Simple behind Sumdai Young. Electronic wasting no time of coming up from Catwalk. Oh, not the best from Alexi B. And that's going to leave the B site open for the taking. Navi bomb plant confirmed. And the Ninjas sent scrambling in an attempt to regain this site.
Oh, it's not a fun retake, but it's possible, so you kind of want to go for it.
Electronic. Nasty. Real deep. Hides behind the shelving. How many times do players just let this spot go? And,
he got his one.
At least able to trade that in an instant. Kit on his back, Flash on his belt, but the last spot, Sumdai Young's. And with a back turn, it's an easy same way, just trying to unravel that bottom stairs position.
That's the other reason that the T's have power on the attack. Is because, well, if there is too much of a response, they can just avoid the action. But look at Esatag.
Off Catwalk. Decides to throw himself at the bottom of Connector and gets the bomb down. So things get interesting, but Hampus will be caught as he tries to climb over. Esatag's the man who even made this possible, and now he's swinging with the AK. We've got 12 seconds left. A Molotov into the Connector. Esatag continues to try and hold off for dear life. Bomb finally picked back up. He sprints to the site. Ooh, just in the nick of time. A second left over for that bomb plant. And Alexi, it's going to have to be the 1v2. Another one that comes down to the wire for Navi, but hell, they get away with it.
Yeah.
And as long as you get away with it, then it's not really a problem, now is it? Desert Eagle does some damage.
Good guy to have it.
Electronic, nice clean kill on Hampus, but luckily for the Ninjas, Roland's in a good position to trade, as is Bit.
He's back.
Goes back and forth. Rez finds the frag kill. And we're going to get Navi transitioning into just the very quick B commit. S-tag towards Arch.
They're all here, though.
Alexi's on the flank. That's him delayed for a moment. And S-tag gets his first one nice and easily. Rez also offers a little op support. It's a simple 1v3. But this Alexi B flank should be the end-all. And sure enough.
Navi a bit frustrated. Tried to play that one as slowly as possible. Oh, and S-tag disrespecting the flash. He's got the op too now.
All right. Disadvantage, but an A commitment. Simple sending nades over top. Brolin, you know, remember last time, able to get a multi-kill from here because that late Molotov, well, yet again, more of the same. Rez picks up a frag. Perfecto bombards them out from the palace. And Rez is going to have to go over ticket if he wants any vision. Simple with bomb on his back, trying to press over towards Connector. And that's just going to give this one away.
Oh, and he can like fight his way out of that situation. So, yeah, the exec is just simply not clean. They're trying to do this later Molotov, but it's not a good time. Control is very comfortable with it. But, whoa, okay, Rez dies going into underpass. Simple's lodged all the way into the corner. I mean, the shot's more than impossible. I'm willing to say that.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Quick one.
Nice shot, S-attack. Able to just hang on to this position for free as well. Nothing that can really unroot him. Nades go deep, Simple goes down. Then they try to press from underpass into the bottom of middle, but obviously being very obvious about it. As Alexi B cleans up Bit. And that sends Electronic with the bomb back into the apartments. Now, there's a little bit more room to work. At one point, we had Estetag pressed against the apartments. Now he's just deep in the marketplace. So, continuing is simple. Trying to get this one popped open, but it does serve up a great distraction. Perfecto. Gonna see that op, and okay, Brolin just shoots backwards, apparently.
No one touched that op.
Yeah, right. Mine. And Electronic running all around the map, just trying to find an opening. Will somehow catch Alexi off guard. Chance at a sec.
Nip wanted to be A right now.
Yeah, they might get what they want. Little eerie moment. Here they come, and there they go. Brolin, always good for one, it seems.
He's getting his.
Yeah, this time, he just tucks back down around the side of his... Oh! Okay, see ya later, Estetag. Perfecto wants revenge versus Brolin, but ultimately it's not Brolin underneath the balcony.
And Nip don't move. I mean, they've done a good job here, but oh wow, what a clean shot on Brolin.
Very nice. Perfecto looking to help out as they press out from the ramp. Hampus sliding into the ticket. Molly over the top.
It's far. It's way too far.
He's got his pockets play and a little gap between those smokes. Leave it to Alexi. He knows nades better than most. Upgraded pistols into the A site. Considering how many rounds we've had Ninjas pressed up close, this time they give up a lot of space, and in doing so, Rez just gets steamrolled. SDY smokes him.
Oh, they would not want to save in this spot.
Now with all these smokes, oh my god, Bit
Stop.
just comes down the stairs. Brolin and Alexi bring back 2 kills the way of the defense. We've got Sundai Young with hands on that op, offered over by Rez. Perfecto's gonna go real deep, all the way back around Murder Hole, but Alexi B's reading this like a book. Pieces it together with absolute ease, and now it falls onto Electronics P250, nothing more than Sundai Young's first.
Hampus flank made all the difference.
Ooh. Alexi. Easy opening kill here. Final round of the half, and Alexi B guns down Bit in an instant. This is back-to-back troublesome maps for Bit. He will be ending the first half with 5 kills. Nothing he can do about it now. While Alexi B decides to top frag his way to what could be the Ninjas' 7th. And considering this game was 8-1, you take what you can get.
Yeah, it feels amazing.
Gonna start this second half on fire. Maybe they can just close down these last 3 kills. Simple's on the hunt. And Rez could very well peek right into the scope. Instead, he'll smoke. Alexi lingers near, seeing Perfecto. Cat player doesn't want to take too much of a chance. Remember, Brolin's still inside of the site, backing up into the corner. So even if they do get away with the plant, which for the time being might not even happen, SDY slides into the jungle. Simple missed his chance to get back the kill on Rez. That's going to bring Brolin forward onto default. Oh, but caught out by Simple from the top of those stairs. The bomb needs to run over, and SDY is trying to press her into ticket yet again. Rez down to the half health. Flash, fantastic. And Rez's op finds another, but we've got Simple in the clutch. A quick swap onto the AK. At a chance at the 1v3. Fire forces him outwards. Top stairs player makes contact. Hampus plays it patient. Oh, and it's damage into 2.
GL. First of all, when you used to call, then you're going to be really good at listening because you understand how hard it is to be an IGL in the first place.
Yeah, newfound respect.
Yeah, newfound respect. Plus your comms are going to be really good. Well, okay, let's see what happens right here. Quick T-pistol. Wow, SDY just shutting this down at the front doorstep.
A little tip, a little tap. And all of a sudden, Ninja's down to the 3 versus 5. So yes, a hell of a recovery considering the 8-1 start.
But why do NIP lose all their Inferno games? 36% win rate on T sides. This is the half that's very hard for them. So we'll see if they can pull out something real special here. But
gonna have to be spectacular.
Yeah.
Especially now that it leans on a 3v5. They've got utility on Alexi. They've got Rez alive. Rez a bit of a pistol aficionado. They slide out from the ramp. They're surrounded at the moment. The Cat player should keep the mid push under wraps, but Hampus, he slides in. Perfecto finally gets there, but
It's 2v2.
Rez has also picked up another kill. It's low HP,
No.
and Rez has done it. 2 kills to give the Ninjas an advantage. Perfecto comes over top of the stairs, but he just got hit. He's lucky. 4 damage. That's it, but Alex... Wait, that guy's got a problem. But it won't come easy. Some Die Young hits the Deeg. Bit, nice USP. Looks for more, and sure enough, primes Some Die Young to get his hands onto the Galil. He's pushed up onto the ramp. We get a little bit of a recovery. Rez is barely alive. You'd think Simple should or could be able to close this 1v2. A smoke at Esatag's feet as he falls down beneath. The shadow spotted. The Galil sprays off. This has been a scary amount of rounds racked up in a row from the Ninjas.
Oh, Bit got hit.
Quick chase from Esatag. They're going to take damage as they try to press into the catwalk. Bit delivers 1, 2, and 3. All headshots as he holds off on the catwalk. But Alexi slides out from the murder hole, and Hampus versus Simple inside B site. They've lost track of one another.
Oh, but Hampus reads this so well.
Figures it out and gets the kill right back. Even despite Bit's best efforts, it falls on the shoulders of Electronic. And Hampus, he can do his own thing. Electronic, he's going to see the back turned of Alexi, starts to slide out.
Oh my god.
He's trying to milk this moment for everything that it's worth.
He could find Hampus.
He'll go ahead and take the first kill. Hampus goes back to the catwalk, grabs bomb, and opts not to push towards mid. Crosses over with bomb in hand. What a madman. And he's got the better weapon. Fake plant once, and an insta headshot.
Wow.
It's the Navi pentagram of death.
SDY also been nuts on these pistols. Oh, okay.
But Hampus do be quick with it.
One spotted.
Electronic should be the next victim. And sure enough, Rez pushes him over the edge. Pistols do find their mark, leaving a mark on the majority of the Ninjas, but they'll still continue to just tear through. P250, unarmored, not enough, and Hampus continues to collect stats. 3 kills on this one. Simple's position now known. Everybody looks towards him, and Esatag's going to put that... It's going to keep Electronic over there, but again...
Oh, Simple's actually moving out.
Yep, draws him back, even with Electronic towards top mid. Simple for a second.
Bad smoke.
Now, Simple doesn't get any kind of an easy kill. Perfecto gets just completely shredded by Brolin. Bit, though, off the catwalk again, trying to offer some sort of a hold. But Hampus is the solution. 20 seconds left. Bomb needs to be grabbed. Rez dives back with it. Hampus kills Electronic, and he has done everything he needs to from that bench position. 3 kills off of Hampus, as it looked like Bit was going to stop them again. But the recovery from the Ninjas will leave SDY to walk away and concede a 12th to this T side.
Damn, they worked them. I mean, they got that Simple rotation again. They were doing that a lot of...
11 rounds straight from the Ninjas. Alexi making a ton of sound on his rotates. At least gets Electronic, but that's a weapon picked up. Perfecto with the Deagle, just tucked along the side of the ticket booth. Simple's grabbed the AK from the dead body of the Ninjas, trying to throw that back at this A site. There's also that M4 just on the stairs. Bit's gonna try to press in. Simple wastes no time, and deep into the CT they'll go. Simple tagged up. 50 health left over versus 3. And he's just going to go ahead and leave, concede, and give the Ninjas 13.
Yeah, 13 rounds, man.
If FaZe can shake off a 0-3, then why can't the Ninjas? I feel like that's kind of the fuel to their fire. But here we go into the B site. They'll be tested. Perfecto. Oh, he's got Electronic in with 1 kill, but he's burnt down to 14. Just running through that Molotov. An easy pickup for Alexi B. And everybody else from the Ninjas trying to come in with this. We've got Electronic holding onto the side of the arch. Bit. Every time they hit this B site, Bit is good for 1 or 2 or 3, and he's still alive and kicking. Smoke soon to fade in front of Electronic. Hampus thinking about that bomb plant covered by Rez in this op, up close and personal. Bullets whizzing by. Bit doubles back to the doorway. Good lineup from Electronic, but there's a second member in that smoke. Esatag up from the apartments, gets confirmation on the follow-up. Electronic trying his absolute damnedest to distract them while Bit continues to slide forward. getting closer and closer to Hampus, but as that smoke fades, now they know the bigger picture. It is only Esatag left. He's got to try to stop that defuse, but it was the fake, and he doesn't buy it. Now Bit goes for the commitment. Down to a second. Oh, but he fumbles.
Oh.
An awkward right click.
Navi to win this game, but it seems like he wants to do that.
Vision for Simple. 3 players out top mid for the Ninjas.
Oh.
Dangerous game.
Wow.
And Simple goes right back to clip Esatag. 5v4 for the Navi.
Need to turn the corner on Cat. We'll see if he gets involved.
Smoke grenade will deny him vision, but he could still line up the frags. Samdai Young, nice off angle. Beautiful second kill as well. Catches the headshot to Alexi. This deep ramp control is going to be the end of NIP. Rez tries to turn attention, but oh, nice first one. Oh, but denied. Hampus can't come through. Electronic off of the flash. Oh, gives up his back.
Wow, I didn't think he went past.
The 50 HP to Lexi gets the opening kill. SDY with a multi-kill last round was a key piece to shutting down that connector push. And now he's just going to slot into Sandwich. Hampus also crossing over, looking for the window boost, and that is the right play.
Yeah.
It's an open gap.
The op is in CT spawn right now. They're trying to figure out if this is the place they want to take it. I think they do have to play a little bit risky in this game if they want to be able to take it. Surely Navi are going to punish them for playing scared.
SDY floating on an aisle.
They've got window.
Simple sits on ticket and waits.
Hampus gets the rotation. That's perfecto.
Huge pickup already.
But now they actually want to make him believe it could be B. Like, they're going a little bit slow here, waiting for mistakes. Sandwich getting exposed.
Losing Brolin in the process. Alexi still trying to slide out, but they're losing bodies left and right. Again! Oh, and Simple off of ticket. They've reclaimed this. Huge play from Samdai Young to get those 2 kills again. And Hampus, he's working with 6 points of HP after finding that rotation through the market. Simple with a double, Samdai Young with a double, 22 and 21 kills apiece. The 2 most successful players for Navi at the moment.
Connector smoke, and they couldn't convert.
The reality of it is, 3 rifle round wins for Navi means pistols out for the Ninjas. And they're 13-12. That last round was going to be their best chance to keep gun rounds rolling.
Well, they've let Hampus get into an interesting spot. SDY watching this, but he adjusts the spray accordingly. 22 and 17, he's been great on A site. Bit's been great on B. The anchors are very reliable in this game.
Bit the individual that really kind of kicked off the chances of this CT defense working. To put an end to what was 12 rounds straight from NIP between the 2 halves. This one just a matter of time. Simple pushing it all, piecing it together.
Oh, what? I didn't even know that was available to him. What a shot from Esatag.
Okay.
Not even a wall bang on that one.
Why not? Of course, Simple coming up with ramp right now, so Alexi, if he backs up through that smoke, he's a dead man. And Simple gonna try to play this for both. Puts together the bigger picture. Alexi forced into Bit, and it all gets cleaned up. Tough stuff for Esatag. 30 damage nade.
Yeah, that could make the difference in this fight. SDY, he's the guy to kill right now. I think it's gone, yeah.
The barrel. And even with the lesser health, Esatag not going to be able to escape. Simple's nade and op shot, but this puts him down.
Yeah, but it's scary for Simple to come back into this angle. Rez coming out of Palace. And this means they could attack the A site, and Navi are moving T side if they clear it. It comes down to where he's looking. And oh, wow, what a shot. I mean,
both watch.
Still makes it a 3v3. And now they know there was double cat set up just a second ago.
Still that A site looking compromised as it's just Electronic, Perfecto versus Alexi B. Alexi throwing nades, gets caught by that second catwalk player. So man advantage taken here from Navi. And all that Ninjas have left is to press in, and sure enough, Hampus caught out. Rez exposed over towards the jump. Slow crawl.
Oh, they took a risk here. Walking out underpass, no pressure top mid. I don't know if Electronic saw that. He might go and try to search, but they're looking to steal window.
Nicely timed.
Ooh.
It's not the kill, but it's a lot of information and a ton of damage between the 3 players. Hampus, who peeked into B, and this mid setup, Electronic just spams down Brolin. Not gonna let that one get wild. That's a tag on a recovery attempt. Rez will find some Die Young, so that's the ticket player down. Underpass looking to come join the mid play.
Oh my god.
But Esatag finds another. Again, it's low HP.
Where's that bomb going?
But it's starting to get weird. It looks like it wants to go join Hampus on the B push.
So many low players bit. Oh, they're going to catch him. So much damage in. Oh, he stays there. Alexi.
There he goes. Bit able to press up against it, and Alexi finishes him off.
Hampus takes the open site.
B site wide open.
CT's just hoping it comes back to A. That was never the case.
All these fights, all this damage, all these chances for Navi to continue this little bit of a comeback within their CT side. And Alexi B continues to fight Bit on Catwalk, a daunting task, as he already had half health.
He could have done damage and then fallen off, but he recognized the opportunity. It's going to be an emotional one, I think. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
Nice nade. Alexi takes it to the head and almost pressed over top of that smoke.
He's going right past this. Okay.
Easy pickup for Bit. Gets to finish off his kill. Meanwhile, Some Die Young still down beneath the palace. Brolin not ready for that second player. And this connector setup just works out perfectly for Navi. They get 2 kills towards middle and one of them off of the A site. Rez trying to reclaim a kill. Some Die Young puts himself into Hampus's crosshair, and this 2v4 attempt has at least pressed Electronic back into connector.
Yeah, CT control's a little late. Bomb can cross up. Hampus gonna try to cover this.
No nades.
CTs might swing, of course.
And they do, successfully so. Both frags come out from Perfecto. Screw messing around with connector. It's just Alexi on his own, and that smoke.
Oh, what a shot.
6 snap out of Simple. Frag deep onto the Tetris, excellent amount of damage, and if they thought this press was going to be easy, they are wrong. We've already got bodies stacking up here for Navi, smokes ahead of them, but utility goes both ways, and that next nade, it also finds Hampus, but yet still he stands. They're going to try to press around into the ticket. Hampus, even though he's low, picking up a kill, and Some Die Young taking down incredibly low. Brolin in the corner, called out by Perfecto, and things continue to unravel here versus the Ninjas. Rez hoping to scour the battlefield, but Perfecto lines up too, and it looks like Navi have managed to survive the Ninjas test.
Wow.
A 15th secured by retaking A.
Oh man.
As the bomb plants for Esatag, but he only has 11 health. Screw mid,
SDY.
all in A.
SDY just sitting on default.
This is going to be a hell of a test. No close rotate. Gets at least one, but Electronic through the smoke finishes off what was left of Hampus, and Alexi also gets tagged up heavily. Quick ticket peak won't happen, but when it does come, it's all in. Navi, 3 players. And with how much of this retake and fight has happened towards Connector, no surprise that the Ninjas are watching this side of the post plan. But they hear this rumbling, this ruckus, and Rez delivers a double. Put him on the rifle, and he's gonna chew him up, spin him out. Here comes Simple 1v2, and down he goes to...
He's just gonna leave. They smoke behind it. Comes down to Perfecto. Clearing this. Oh, he dies. Oh my god, he dies. He moves at the perfect opportunity for Hampus. Bit, who's been the star, is sometimes in these B holds. Hard angle on Cat.
The first piece of success for the CT side was Bit holding off on Catwalk, and now here we are again! Oh, incredible! What is this? A skewer inside of the Catwalk, and they just evaporate, disintegrate, and Hampus tries to recover. Bit splatters the Ninjas, but don't think that they didn't have something good going, and don't think that it's going to be easy for Navi, as yet again they go down 4v5.
Yeah, getting the opening kills. That should be one of the most important stats. That Perfecto death. I mean, why wouldn't you try to split B in that situation?
Hampus versus Perfecto again. This time it's not just Hampus. He's got teammates right behind him. Perfecto opts for a different spot. There is nothing else at B. Perfecto has to get something going, and it's an easy first pickup. All of a sudden, Catwalk needs to be held. Bit tries to sprint into position, eats the flash. He's got support over the shoulder, and both of Navi's players deliver. Bomb down, and they're hanging on for dear life from this Catwalk. It's the pain point of the Ninjas again.
Oh, they just needed a little bit more firepower on that attack. Navi, late rotations coming in. They were looking scared. As soon as somebody crosses that pillar, their positions get exposed. But instead, Navi win both their duels. SDY and Simple, they're beat up, but they're still alive. Bit as well. But no one worse than Alexi on the op in a 1v3 with no time remaining.
Final attempt to make anything happen. And Electronic, well, he'll at least get traded out here by Rez.
Rez buying an op for himself here on T side in overtime.
Not a part of the first 2 OTT rounds. Decides to swing one in the third.
I don't think he bought an op on T side at all, even in regulation. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Oh no! Bit turns around.
Oh, the timing.
A
from
huge
Mapas.
timing. Yeah. Okay. Listen. 4v3. It's their best setup to convert. But look at Hampus. He wants to go bully Perfecto. SDY searching out on the ramp. He dies to Esatag. 4v2.
And Bit and Hampus, they're going to change positions here inside of Market. Hampus doesn't find Perfecto and then gets shot in the back. This is still one of those weird moments that could go either way. I mean, Simple's got the CZ out. Esatag gets wrecked by the pistol, but Rez brings it back. A shot off of the stairs, trades out 2 teammates in this final round of their OTT side.
Yeah, they've got a standard setup here.
And who else? Perfecto, who's bailed them out of more than one round throughout this event, is going to try again in the clutch for the flawless Navi CT side. Rez from default has no nades to work with, just jump spots, and hopes to set up Brolin for the clutch. That Molotov could end up being important as there's no smoke for Perfecto to defuse with, but that bomb's also beyond the halfway point, so now suddenly he has to press in, no other choice. He's got to get this going, and as he takes down Rez, there comes the Molotov. He can tap it once inside, but this one decided by time, and Ninjas get by with at least the 1.
Wow, I can't believe they pulled it out in the end.
Nasty little late lurk for middle. Electronic. Ooh, presses out. Alexi chucks the nade in.
There's that signature grenade right at the feet of Electronic.
Every time. Man throws magnets, and Sundai Young will not best Esatag with ease. Hampus will die though, and Alexi picks that trade right up. Op shot out from Simple. Brolin's removed from this one, and we've got 2 CTs on Arch still. Smoke to give cover, but Alexi starting to stand tall in OT. 3 kills to his name. Simple 20 seconds. And he's got this lineup nearly nailed against the wall, but who else? As
We'll see. A-Ramp setup. Oh, SDY dead. Raz has been nice with it. 29 frags. The refrags on T side with that op as well. I'm sorry for doubting.
Bit's gonna try to do his own thing. Electronics tucked behind the car, or chair. And Bit had Alexi's number in this connector play at times. Oh, the spray just off the double! He snaps it up into Brolin, 1-man army through connector. And as much as we can praise him for that CT side comeback, it was the T side struggles of Bit that were real. They recover man advantage, and right now we've got Ninjas staring at a B site that is completely clear. Navi only want A.
Yeah, no, Hampus lodged up on Cat.
They hear the utility. Rez still yet to peel off of the B site. Navi gonna find that this one's completely clear for the taking. Open plant, smoked off its connector. And Hampus wasted no time to get back around that ramp. Simple's currently up on Tetris.
Yeah, this comes down to him, and if his teammates can cause a distraction or not. Oh!
How?
He got the nade off, turned around.
Trying to just pressure both sides, and he finds that millisecond of timing.
Oh, the Molly's bad inside a firebox. They're screwed. They can't clear. They're not going to clear this now.
Rez trying to get out. Time ticking quick. Navi looking to secure that 18th. They're on the brink of it. Just a couple kills away. Far too much to clear. Esatag, too much to ask. His second map point. Hampus burned out. Oh, still takes one. And Perfecto able to reclaim it, but we've got Alexi up next. And he has been essential in these moments. No mid control, of course, from Navi. They just tried to bully their way out from the forefront of that A site. Into the 3 versus 4, they're sent. Perfecto trying to find some kind of an angle over top. A spray that comes through with no damage, and Brolin holds. Rez will eventually come join him.
Ooh, it's not the most comfortable post plant. They don't have a kill here. It's 4v3. Utility left. No molly for firebox, however.
Oh, they've got a frag for it. They've got a smoke for bomb. They've got flashes in abundance, and that nade could make a difference as Perfectos drop low. But how about Simple? Not sitting back inside of the ramp, extending out instead. And with this, only 2 kills away. CT's press in. Simple every step of the way. And what do you know? Essetag will nab him and push this to a second OT.
They'll get another Chavi.
While Alexi top frags. Nitro dropping 30 bombs yesterday. Alexi pulling it out tonight. Both of those performances versus NAVI, and that nade finds its home. Electronic, nearly dead.
Yeah, perfect to the fallback. Honestly, could have killed him.
You think back to that T side in overtime 1 from the Ninjas, right? It took that bit 3K skewer, a 4 versus 5. I feel like Ninjas are keeping NAVI on the edge of their seats.
And so Alexi top frag. He's on 31 now.
Can't slow him down.
He was the player criticized for taking, a spotlight connector.
3 out from Palace. It's good for 1. Hampus sprays down 2. And with that, the little left of Electronic falters inside of middle.
Oh my God.
Simple's gonna have to go God mode. And he at least crosses over towards Ticket. That's gonna give him a 1v1. If he had faced first connector, could have been a problem. Hampus, that's a freebie. Now only 3 left to deal with. And this is Simple after all. Oh, but he... Contact spotted. But Hampus's position's not compromised. Still keeping Ninjas preoccupied as they still hold the 3B. Nice grenade. Who else than Alexi B?
Yeah, no, we're seeing that utility come into play again.
Insanity. But Electronic has managed to get up through the window.
Yeah,
that means Murder Hole's a problem. And Alexi's cautious about it all.
They have given up windows, so they have to be aware of the timing.
Remember Hampus's advice. Clear every corner.
Oh, there's Brolin down. Electronic shows himself, but it's with a kill.
Rez stays stuck to the side of Ticket.
Oh, the split is so solid. There's no one on Cat to even stop him.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Could have been bombed down. A nade chucked out, but it's not going to be enough to stop Electronic. Alexi tries to press in, and that's going to cost him. 3 versus 5 for the Ninjas as NAVI just pieced together an excellent A hit with 0 hold offered from the Ninjas. But what about a retake? Well, they still need to unroot Bit from the jungle, deal with SDY deep over on that ramp, and Bit, first and foremost, is going to make sure that jungle remains a problem. Hampus preoccupied with that fight, Rez down empty-handed, and it's excellent.
Being bullied this map.
He's going to try again, and Simple's got his number. Looking for 2 terrorist round wins. It was only 1 for each team in the first OT. Oh, Hampus back with the pistol. Tries to go for more and...
Oh, the Bit takes the tempo.
Ultimately costs him. Bit wasting no time. Would have heard that scope.
They're under Balk right now. Let this connector timing go. Bit's winning this round for NAVI, and Alexi's putting himself in a weird spot.
Done. Samdai Young presses up.
Tried to lock down that kill, but going to the P250 was a risk. Thought he did a bit more damage.
Electronic just scoffs him off. So now Rez trying to get this retake going. Simple already posted. And now all of a sudden, we've got a whole new NAVI. 5 steps.
Performances so far here in the fall final, despite some of his team's best efforts and losing.
Very fast. Ninjas, look at this flood.
God.
Not even a pause. They just try to run straight in. And Essetag and Brolin reclaim this. It's a 3 versus 5 turned even.
Yeah, and they have CT.
What looked like was going to be a total collapse. And then Simple finds Alexi. It's justice for all the nades that Alexi's gotten off throughout this series. A smoke grenade behind Brolin.
Misses.
Not ideal. Does Brolin want to run the risk of still fighting deep CT? He's going to get caught as he tries to fall off with a ticket. Simple, down inside a jungle. Rez looking for a 1v3. Last 2 players over top, and there it is.
Go Molly.
Aye.
Oh my God, Bit's taking so much damage. They still get in here, and Electronic still gets his kill.
Thank God 1 player gets out.
What just happened? They could have got opt off that. No smoke out of spawn. It's getting scrappy.
And with that, it could lean NAVI into closing out this map, pushing us to overpass.
Wait, Hampus is hearing a lot right now. Oh, and Bit's still watching that. 34 HP after running through his own Molotov.
All too easy. Rez pressing in from the catwalk, but that top position is fantastic. And Bit, no sweat, as eventually Essetag has to cross and he gets splattered on the backside of the apartment. NAVI, it's not pretty, but they get there. And it felt like they were letting this one slip. It felt spot in the Royal Arena on the line. FaZe await the victors of this map. Not this match, this specific map. And as it begins, it will be Navi on the CT side. Rez waits outside of the monster. He's got a whole pack of players right here with him. And Navi just gonna put them down like dogs.
The bomb's out first too. They want to go get this back, and they won't be allowed to.
Perfecto, 3 kills. Eats the flashbang before presumably going for that 4th one, but Electronic tidies things up. They sweep ninjas underneath the rug like a broken vase.
I wonder what the idea was, if they were going to try to sneak that bomb back after showing it, or if they were really going to continue forward with just a late attack. Simple's like 5th best so far at the fall final. Kind of only improving his stats.
Out of all the teams?
Of all the players?
Of all the players?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a 1.24 after the last map.
Not bad. That's the tag. Not good.
It's this slinky strat from the T side to walk up. And they lose out to the first one. SDY slinks in. And he'll go unnoticed as well. Rez goes down. He stays alive. He's looking for another. Oh, good shadow advantage.
Alexi blinded as well. Estetag at least able to recover. So man advantage here for the ninjas. Plenty of time if they want to just pump the brakes. Hampus all the way in the back with bomb says, yo, cool your jets. Just like that. But Perfecto's actually sliding into the gunfight. You would have seen that jump shadow. Oh, a pickup versus bomb. And a little more damage versus Estetag, but Electronic is at B.
Yeah. Was hoping that exec wasn't going to come, but with the smokes in place now, 2 riflers coming up. They're probably worried that anyone could be close. Electronic, though, taking his time, and there might be reports about some of the damage that have been dealt. The Zepi9 could actually somehow pull this off, but it might take a little luck. See if he really waits this out or not. Okay, just walks through, hopes they get all they can buy. Wow, this is
Sick, man. This is a good read. It's the right positions, but
gets a kill.
Also about performing, and Electronic so far goes unchecked, drops bomb, absolute ease, 2 T's double back around bathrooms, and that's where he's ended. Some Die Young dies out to the Brolin push, and the ninjas get beyond the pistols and SMGs and tidbits that Navi. T's kind of stack up, but so be it. Still a tough job for USPs to finish this off. Come on, they want them to push long so badly.
Oh, they start getting curious. Brolin, oh, he escapes, and he gets so much info.
He sees them all. The Pampus drops the bomb. Gonna leave that for the follow-up so that he can just go run down into the B site, take every single risk he wishes.
I think they may be missing 1. They did see everyone, but not totally sure. So, like Campus said, clear every angle.
Every single one. And as he does so, the B site is confirmed clear for the taking. That didn't make sound. Why didn't that make sound?
I don't know. You okay?
No. I can't work in these conditions.
Wonder what Simple is thinking right now.
You missed me, you missed me. Da, da, da.
What if he just sounded that nerdy, his inner voice?
Then Counter-Strike wouldn't be nearly as cool of a
Yeah,
game.
that's so true.
It's actually very important.
Oh, thank God Simple's the GOAT.
Right? Even if Zai was... Even if you don't think he's the coolest guy, he's pretty damn cute.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
makes up for it. Bomb pops, that M4 saved by...
Missed Molly.
There we go. That's gonna land right where it needs to. Scrambles the first CT. Yeah, went Simple. Burning in the corner. Plus, they would have heard that second player leave, so Essetag keeps it hyper fixated, hyper focused.
We'll pretend to fight. Ooh, what a round out of nip.
Bomb has been planted.
I mean, maybe you're not as shocked as I am, but if they lose Mirage after it being that close and they come back and win Overpass, I feel like that just takes some composure.
I just don't really think Navi looked like themselves today.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, when we had G2 kind of start the event slowly. I mean,
Ooh.
again, remember, Fluxo nearly took Dust 2 off Navi.
Yeah.
Right? It was like a slow start, but then they powered up the same way that kind of, you know, G2 looked better. And
not many nades to respond with. Great nade over into B.
oh,
My God.
of course, the first one's Alexi's.
Yeah.
And then Hampus follows the same trajectory. He goes, is this how it's done? That electronic's dead. So it's one of the pistols peeled off. But speaking of pistols, Bit finds that perfect moment to press into Alexi B to get the trade back. And now Simple kind of stuck on the dumpster with Perfecto down beneath him, and it just feels like we can't go fight for this.
Yeah, great second flash. Man,
Tucked along the flower plant.
What, are you scared?
Tucked along the flower pots.
Uh-oh.
Excellent.
Look at that crosshair placement.
So good, man. Like, he's been practicing for that exact moment. We've got a 5 versus 4 for Navi. He falls back. Nice 2-man stack inside the A site. Smokes go over. But Ninjas, I mean, down to the 20 seconds to spare. Molly on the dice box. Electronic's going to pick up a second kill. Bit's kind of forced out of his position, and he's going to die empty-handed. So nice of Brolin to recover this. And if it's Brolin who can shut down Bit, then that goes right back to the storylines of map 2. Brolin slides in, Alexi plants, and Brolin connects another. Headshot after headshot, now looking to close out in the clutch. Perfecto back around bathrooms, Brolin's got him.
They've been anything but scrimmy. I mean, they've just been playing composed CS all the way through. Not smoking the second Molotov, taking some damage here. Last time around. Oh, Raz had a chance there, but he gets spotted. Oh my God, Brolin, he just took Simple down. That was with an op.
Oh my God, presses into the side of the bathrooms.
Oh, Bit's just waiting for help now.
Ton of pressure on him. SDY comes up from the dumpster. Perfecto slow on the commit because, again, you know, Ninjas, they haven't played like they're in a rush ever.
No, they haven't. And, you know, a worse team might try to take that kill and exec on A, but they didn't have long control, so they said, hey, let's just take this as a 5v4, move into something else. But spray is good from Electronic. Wow.
Nice double. Perfecto single kill in the meantime, catches off Hampus. And so, yeah, they didn't have long, but now they also don't have Monster. They try to transition into something else, and it forces them to blindly come out from connector door. They thought at worst one in trade, but it ends up being a multi-kill from Electronic, and while Brolin puts fire on the feet of the wall, he's down to 22 HP, stuck between what's left of Navi. 10 seconds to the clock. Excellent timing on the Perfecto Monster Peak and Bit. Here we go. Okay, if he's gonna shine, I feel like it's not by being kind of muzzled back inside of the A site. I like Bit in connector. I like Bit pressing party. You know, you think of the
A, B, and C games, depending on how you are. I mean, Counter-Strike is a game that moves very fast, off confidence, and oh, whoa, clean one from SDY. But he talked about changing it up, how you play, depending on how you feel. But Bit's position means he's going to have to frag, and he delivered right there. Sets up this round well.
nice flash.
Oh, that flash is excellent. Simple runs right into it.
Simple eats that. And fast flank. Electronic, again, key hit. Sets the bomb on fire, is gonna hold off Rez, and Hampus has such little health that he can't really offer much. He can continue to try and test the waters, but flies right through and dies. And Electronic goes all the way back. So Navi have found the timing yet again. Opening kill. Simple's down in that connector. Door off the hinges. MP9 only, no utility. No help. I mean, this is Simple and his MP9, and that is it.
Yeah, but they might think that he's not there. They're watching for this boost as well.
Flash off the mark. Hamp is dead. S-Attack just got blinded. Wow, man, if he's 2 steps forward, Simple has that kill every step of the...
Oh, he thinks because of this, the molly that he threw, that this would be cleared.
Perfect. Even with the smallest of guns and non-existent utility, Simple hangs on. They missed the boost to come over the wall with
20 on the clock, they'll walk in.
Hell, still a ton of damage. Easy setup for some Young. Looking for another, but Rez starts to bail them out, and Electronic could have gone over.
Wait, is that a molly? No, he's safe.
And the nade nearly killed him. Rez is going to go down into the water, bank smoke onto heaven. That blocks off both the CTs. They press out, but both Ts look away! And Electronic saves them! His
Can walk by some angles now if they're not anticipating a double op setup, which of course is extremely unlikely. Oh, and Simple finds one. Was he boosted?
No, he was just out here in
Oh,
the
he's
water.
just out here. Okay.
I think Electronic got close, swung the door open, and Simple was scoped in already.
That's actually quite risky. I feel like Esatag going through. Maybe the door got blown up at the same time. Either way, attack's coming over towards the A site. Bit gets his.
Rez goes deep. Over top of truck already. Simple's op scours the site.
Smoke's not good.
No, he could push out. Hampus awaits it. It's a very necessary headshot because Simple was looking to power up.
This was 3v5. Last round was 3v4.
That's a dumpster smoke. That's going to keep Perfecto at bay, plus...
Late volley.
Oh, yeah, they're already out past it. But they're burning. At least Sumdai Young is. Big gets stopped. Oh, they're corralled into the corner. So shredded. And Perfecto, while he brings it back with one, has such little time and such little cover to work with. Hampus just dodges the fight, plays it around, and takes it on his own accord. But he just can't match.
Now the T's will be even more comfortable. Bit, no support. Will they clear him?
Not Alexi.
Oh, he switched.
Fumbles.
I think he wanted to actually switch out to his smoke, fall back, and hope that they weren't that close.
They were already breathing down his neck. Not going to let Alexi die in vain.
Looks like they were hoping the rotation from Simple goes out towards A. They do score it. Perfecto, you know, he died once full flashed on that last hold where they still won, but he's still 10-3. Oh, but he gives up wood wall control. He's the only one here, so he's a little nervous.
Easy exit for Hampus. He's going to play on the water. Keeping this one tucked. Rotation trying to come down. Can he stop them? No.
Oof.
Brolin gets it for free. B-site looks cracked wide open. Simple singular kill. And such a tough job for Sumdai Young. Electronic swings the door. And he's going to get smoked off the moment he gets here. Now water control, obviously, for Ninjas. Deep, of course, on Monster as Hampus looks to flank. And Electronic misses the chance to get that kill. So it's going to be 8 to the Ninjas T side.
Wow, another great round, man.
Navi hanging on for dear life economically.
Yeah,
right now.
They know it's an anti-eco. Ooh, but they fund into the op.
5-7's next. Nice kill from Perfecto, but no second off of Simple. Not when Esatag's alive. 13-7 off of the back of those two. And that B site is so clear for the taking.
Yeah, so much utility as well.
Smoke up into heaven. That supportive FAMAS now going to have to be the key to a 3v3 retake on this B site. Already at least able to throw those smokes out, creates a little bit more room to work around, but a Molotov to dismantle the boost, and Brolin picks up Bit. Esatag can just lean back as that FAMAS will get closer, and he sees both! Oh, Electronic, he keeps the hope alive! And Hampus drawn back into the action. They know because of the Molotov where he got off to. It's being held by Electronic, who comes in! Bit looks the wrong way. Oh, free
Timing.
pickup.
As
Second
soon as
gun.
that flash, yeah.
No way they stop that. That's an M4 for someone.
It's a very lucky find from them. Brolin just deciding to turn the corner at that moment. No utility going into it. Right after the CT flash pops. Can they convert?
Smoke fades. Alexi, Tech 9 tap. It's just pistols. Oh! From outside of Monster, the wall bank connects. What a time for that to happen, but still lineups. And Brolin, well, again with that AK, his second kill of the round. Even with the lesser weapons, they're going to make Navi work every step of the way here. Simple awaits some kind of an extension. And yet, it's hesitation on the side of Ninjas. More utility comes out. Missed shot from Simple. He'll get tagged, but still presses out. And Sumdai Young caught inside of the smoke. Brolin's found a triple, and it falls onto Simple. It's been a slow half, but no chance.
And for good reason. The fact that they got those 9 rounds, I mean, those are some great rounds. Really well executed, good movements, very few mistakes. And some X factor, man. Individuals from NIP looked better than Navi's. And now Rez, the CT side, will be tested. And we'll see about this op, actually. Which might be the most interesting story of this entire series so far. But he'll go down on the pistol. Clean one from Bit.
That's what they need. That's what they want.
And man, Electronic, what's he going to do on CT?
Interesting.
Oh my god. And then he just tucks.
And he's like, you didn't hear anything. I didn't shoot. Look how big his eyes
Alexi.
are. Oh,
Alexi.
What's happening?
And Hampus is still alive.
Down he goes eventually. Electronic and Simple start to pull it apart. But
Still shaping up to be a really good round here for Navi, even if he dies. Because now they're going to go forward. And
Alexi a little nail late to the nade, but down he goes.
Yeah.
Perfecto, just going to swarm that. Waste no time, right? With that amount of numbers,
Yeah.
not to mention all the bodies spotted up top.
Bomb has been planted.
It's a nice attempt from Ninjas, but wrong location.
wrong location, and yeah, there's no way to deny Bit seeing something, right? So he can give up his life, but the whole time they just wanted to make sure that there wasn't any kind of A stack that they were avoiding, and when they found out there was one, they're like, perfect.
But the money, and Perfecto's going to make a little bit more. Brolin,
Oh, it's not bad.
nice upgrade, right? From Galil to AK. And no wasted time, none whatsoever. Simple's just trying to slide out. It's him versus Brolin. And the wallbang goes the way of the Swede.
What a great flash that separates the attack, and he can fall back.
Fantastic 5v4. Complete and total freebie.
Yes. No one else has armor, so Brolin can't get rid of this. Would have loved to be generous in this moment. Man, there's a lot of CTs around A.
Rez gets back onto the site in time. Nade for Brolin. And again, if
They're
it's
taking
close
advantage
enough,
of a
it's dead.
round that goes slowly right now, NIP, because they have Hampus working on this big flank. Thing is, if they find out this is Bit, then they'll actually go stack B, I think. And it looks like they've got a lot of people here already.
Just remember, Brolin's 6 health. Not only does he have to hit zingers, but also can't take a single bullet back. And with Electronic connecting that quickly, sure enough, Brolin goes down. So they get past the little bit of a threat that was well alive in this one. Bit. Nice. That's
Harder than it looks.
I was going to say, that's such a daunting challenge. Double USP tap to the back of the head versus armored rifle.
Ooh, it's 3v2. They got some good kills here. No kit, but
Making it costly.
yeah.
Making Navi nervous. Tag gets cleared out as he falls out from heaven. And it's just about whether Alexi can bring anybody else with him. Oh, Brolin.
Whoa.
From inside B site to inside connector. From a flat line on Mirage to a top frag on map 3. And Hampus nearly catching Perfecto as he was trying to press up into the staircase. That was from heaven on the railing. Saw some legs and come down, dodge flash. Oh, tag. But Simple.
Oh, he missed. That
And
molly. He might not have been able to see properly through that. I don't know. Surely scoped up, but
Right away, dude. What a varied collection of fights, right? From
Yeah.
top connector, from heaven, and then this double kill that comes out from Monster.
well, this round's already over as far as they're concerned. At a minute, they win that, and Brolin within con.
Oh, that's a reality check for Navi.
Yeah, and this is, Brolin. This is one of the role changes that, seems really powerful. The fact that Brolin's going to be the guy rifling outside bathrooms, and Rez will be opping.
And tag. This is going to take a lot of control from Navi, but they're also just gearing themselves up to walk out Monster with 2. Hampus is going to have to deliver, and he eats that flashbang, tries to tuck his head down, and Young connects. While tag's on the reload, Perfecto pushes out, and tag the only piece to prevail so far. Looked like Brolin got cut off, couldn't help out the short setup, and then gets caught by Bit with this late hit through connector.
Wow.
So Navi sliding through the entire setup of the Ninjas.
That could be the round that saves the game here for Navi. The follies of a gun like the Galil are heightened on a map like Overpass. These ranges where you want AUG, you want the silenced M4s for that advantage in all these distance situations. Well, the Galils struggle, and so the call is pretty unique right here. They've got a multi-pronged effort. Oh, tag still making this expensive, but they got a multi-pronged effort. It comes with a monster walkout. They have the late lurk and stairs as well, making it hard to save.
Not far off.
They cleared this out easily. 3 on long, and the CTs, they were already worried about it. They just haven't watched it just yet.
Oh, man.
Tag opping.
Trying to press in, but they're leaving They're actually leaving.
Oh my god.
And this monster push is actually selling it all. All 5 members of the Ninjas going down to the B site. I mean, listen, it's working.
Yeah.
But in reality, that bomb's gonna go down on A. And every kill Perfecto can get here, every second that he can prevent from them going back up to that A site means that Esatag has to do it on his own. And he's barely alive at this point. Simple, with killer conviction, goes deep into the bank. It's spotted.
Oh, he got him.
S-Attack, that's such a big pickup. It's a simple 1v3 attempt with the last 2 CTs trying to come at this from opposite ends. Brolin not even playing through the front of bathrooms, but rather long. And that same result by losing that one. They had to string more together. Now they've got nothing. And again, we look back at this one as just Ninja's chance to really secure not only a 12th, but some cash in their back pockets.
Yep.
An insurance policy. As Hampus falls back, Rez ready. Hampus, well, he's gonna go down after 2. But a smoke on top of the corpse cools things off. And Rez continues to watch with Hawk's eyes, shuts down Bit, and leaves this on Simple, who does grab an M4, but doesn't have Kevlar and 4 enemies. It's just, he may be one of the best.
Yeah, this is one of those, any kill you get is really worth a lot, though.
Take your damn time.
Keep that tension going, even though it's just a Nico. He knows the opportunity, but sliver angle here from Rez. Oh, some more great grenades. Is that what's coming? Oh my god. Doesn't even shoot a bullet.
To the wayside. Discarded like trash. The nade finds its home. I swear Hampus has been taking lessons from Alexi B.
Yeah. And he's the guy as the B rotator who's going to be throwing some utility and actually normally does a good job, but now, you know, enhanced with the nade expert himself. Esatag is playing off this angle. The flash comes through. He's not aware that they've actually walked out, so maybe there's a timing here for the T side.
It's a looming threat. Ew, dirty spray, but manages. At Electronic, while he brings it back with 1, allows for Hampus to just play on pillar, jumps back into the water, and leaves Alexi locking in short.
Yeah, still 4 up here on CT.
But Hampus is low. Not going to stop him from at least dropping Electronic. And while Brolin slithers into the swamp, Bit trying to piece together what remains of this 1v4.
Wow.
Turned 1v3. Time, but no money.
Scoring these.
Alexi trying to set the crossfire, but if you peek too soon, then you give chance to Bit to dismantle it all.
They don't have to leave the safety of their angles. It was a bit of a bait.
They don't fall for it. Rez with a couple deagles soon to press into him. Esatag, gotta be cautious.
Ooh, sharing a wall here with Electronic, but how far does he go?
If they're noisy about the boost, then Electronic, gets whipped on by Esatag.
I wish he had a better gun.
Quick little 180, hell, even a P250. One of these deegs, but not the case. Bit will kill Esatag in the end, so that B site's still compromised, but Rez catches Simple in the background. Perfecto, insta headshot and dead. And Sumdai Young's gonna run that Glock inside of the A site. He's just desperate to get something going. Deagle in hand, Brolin awaits him.
Not taking down the majority in these last 3 rounds. SDY with his Deagle would love to get 1 extra, but keeping the money honest is only one of many problems that they've got
themselves. Yeah. And Rez is a pretty collected guy.
Brolin holding down the outside of bathrooms.
That's that dangerous duo, right?
Oh, they're going to phase the outside of the smoke. And SDY goes down. Whoa, they time it perfectly.
So nice. But then Brolin goes one better. It's one thing to bully SDY outside of the B site. He's 7 and 16, but you just dropped Electronic, the saving grace of Navi thus far. Brolin, an easy pickup as he isolates the long kill versus Bit. It's Simple and Perfecto versus 5. And there's the Simple we know. Insta headshot into Rez. Still more players on this defense. 25 seconds. Simple tries to get around boxes, but instead gets stopped in his tracks. Perfecto, all that remains. And he's soon to be swarmed, entirely surrounded, putting up a fight, and a beautiful second kill means this one's still a live wire. 5 seconds to spare, presses in, has cover from the opposite end. Alexi B a little slow to the party, which means Perfecto, no, not. He's gonna hear that utility all around. Oh, nice grenade. Lands on Electronic. Brolin finishes it off.
Oh, they don't even know about Rez. Pushed close up now still.
4 kills away. Bomb starting to double back to the B site. Alexi, this could be massive, but he doesn't get spotted by Sumdai Young.
Oh, he sees
just
feet.
Missed it. Young didn't see him, but Alexi, he's got that early warning sign, so all of a sudden Ninjas, they start to peel back down. And now it's just about getting these last 3 kills. Yes, Monster has fallen, but the boost, well, that could still be big. Bit, this fight up on the A site not nearly as important because Bomb just went down. Young, no chance. And they know that Bit is on the opposite end of the map. His only hope is to sprint to that B bomb site, and time is against him. Back-to-back events, Navi will be stopped in the quarterfinals, and it's redemption from Rio for the Ninjas in pajamas. Semifinals versus FaZe. Both teams 0-3, now shooting for a spot at the finals. Navi chucked to the wayside with disappointment blanketing back-to-back events.
An absolute marathon of a series, but it's NIP that withstand the test. They take down the reigning Royal Arena champions, no less. They will be making it in front of the crowd tomorrow in that semi-final, and you can see just how much that means to the players. Still reacting behind us, man. I'm low in this energy.
I mean, what the hell did we just witness, Val? What
No
the
idea.
hell did we just witness? NIP being able to best Navi in a best of 3 on third match.